we'll go feed the ducks. We keep the ducks up at night to maximize the duck eggs. And before I feed them, we use a mix, 3% poultry nutrient mix with no synthetic amino acids, and 1% kelp I put in. You could also do a 0.5% kelp, but it does a little bit extra. So this will be for the chickens here. And then we've been putting in, you need to put in at least 5% calcium. I'm trying to put in a little bit extra because I fear our eggshells are getting a little thin. And mix that up a little bit. Going over the ducks here. Watch out, chickies. So we keep the ducks up because they lay most of their eggs in the morning, and it makes it a lot easier to find them. And then we'll let them out about 10 o'clock. We got peas in there, we got barley, we got oats, we got wheat. Alright, that's good for the ducks. I'll give some of these guys some food. Might as well weed one of my trees. Throw them some food over there. And that'll be good for the chickens. These free-range chickens, they'll get a lot of food when we feed the pigs and stuff. They get a lot of food. So let me show you what we do over here. This is the pig Nutri-Mix. Put this in the pig one here. Dump that out. That's for the pigs. Yeah, it's hot out. Miami. Okay, so I'm gonna close this stuff up. Put that in there from yesterday. I used the big scoop for the pigs and the little scoop for the chickens. And I'll need this one for the pigs too, no doubt. All right. So that'll be enough food for the day for us. And then I got to get the other ones. So I grab 2 buckets. I still got to make this more efficient. I'm gonna need more than that. All right. These are the feed that have been fermenting for 4 days. 3 days, 2 days, and then this will be today's fermented feed. Yeah, buddy. Oh, you're gonna help?
I think it's a little hot, David.
Oh, why don't you go stand over here in the shade, buddy? Yeah, it's Miami, so the sun gets pretty hot. You can help out over there. Why don't you put these on? Well, why don't you stand in the shade and then you don't need sunglasses? All right, so what we do...
I don't need to wash it down.
Yeah. Okay, so these are, Isabel, I'm over here. Okay, so we got organic certified peas, and I mix them. Yeah, I got more of them over here. We're still ironing out the correct proportion we need, so we're trying 6 buckets, we're trying 5 buckets, we got to get it right, whatever, but you got to balance out what your flock needs. Okay, that's a bucket of barley. I need a bucket of wheats and another bucket of oats. Okay, watch it, boys. So you can see it's a little rough right now. I need to simplify the process for my wife. But you know what? If you get too much wheat one day and more wheat the next day, it really kind of balances out in the long run anyway. So it's not like it's got to be an exact science, because all the animals free range on the poultry. So ideally they're getting half of their diet from the bugs and the grass. The negative thing about the fermented feed is you kind of get that vinegar smell on your hands. Not sure how we're going to get around that. Don't really care always smelling like fermented feed. And I need one more. Then we're going to fill those buckets up about a half, because the peas really swell up. A little more wheat. Hey, you guys stay over. There's nails in there, okay? Stay away from that wood. I got to get rid of that wood. I did a video. I stepped on a nail. Luckily, it didn't break my skin though. But that's a hazard with having a pile of wood around and getting all the feed we do. We're full of pallets all the time. Yeah, actually, I'm so happy with the way the peas perform. I actually want to put a little bit more peas just to have some extra protein in there. So I'm going to start adding a little bit more peas, because they cost more money, but they really give you the bang for the buck when they sprout. Now, they rarely sprout when we ferment them, but we're also doing a little trying to get them to sprout. So now I'm going to fill these up with water and put these back up. Alright, I need one more lid here. Oh, there's another lid. Try to keep the dry lids with the dry feed. Alright. I might end up moving all the feed we're storing over here. We still got to iron out the exact place we want to do everything. I'm going to walk through here because I don't want to go in the sunshine and get backlit. You guys stop playing by that wood, okay? Okay, so basically we're just going to fill that up with water. And we're also doing some sprouting. Come on over here and try to keep down at the back. So this is just come over here. Keep the sun at your back, okay? Oh, Lord. So this is something I'm going to do a video on, but I put holes in a swimming pool. I'm just trying to do an experiment here to see if we can get enough. Maybe have like 5 of these going. And then I soak it twice a day. Put that on to keep the animals out. And here's some I did that's about 5 days. But you can't really get enough for what we need. I mainly use these for the chicks. But you can see that it actually is sprouting, you know, it's got little green sprouts. When you ferment the feed, ideally you get almost twice the nutrients from just, you know, ground drains, but when you sprout it, you get like 80%, so you really get some bang for your buck when you sprout, and you get different stuff that, you know, the food's alive. When you grind it up, you're feeding them dead food. So fermenting and sprouting should have a lot of benefits. But it's just a test right now, so I can't vouch, but I'm working on perfecting our Redland recipe. And we're doing the fermented whole grain animal feed for the poultry and for the pigs. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'll try to do a much nicer one where it's a little bit more quiet once we get the process more streamlined. Thanks for watching.